Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Crusader Kings 3. Now we're pushing ahead quite nicely. The campaign's had a really good start, and we're still doing pretty well. We're currently 30 years old, so we're about halfway through our lifespan as our second king. We're doing very well. We have our son and heir, and we're not splitting the succession amongst any others, so we've got no worries in that regard. Our military is performing incredibly well. We've got a few regiments to top up with some extra men, but we don't need to be doing that just yet. Right, one of the things that we did do in the last episode, which is very important, is we've established ourselves as a kingdom, finally and officially. Now, I was reading through your comments, and there were two suggestions from you guys. One of you said about not creating a holy order, because when I reform, they won't reform with me. However, I can accept that because I need them to win my wars now, and in the future, if they ever become a threat, I should be powerful enough to take them down. Because we're a long way off reforming, and to take on some of these kingdoms, we're going to need the extra manpower. So I think I'm still going to establish that holy order, but that is good to know, and I will bear that in mind. So thank you for that. The other thing was apparently for my vassals to be able to convert their counties to the correct religion and culture, they need to have at least a duchy holding title. Which isn't an issue, it's just we're going to have to create some of the titles in the future. And we're going to have to create some pretty powerful vassals, so it's a lot to consider, really. But for the moment, we're okay. There's no rush to get anything done. We don't own too much at the moment, so we're not running low on any sort of stability. We're doing okay. So what we're going to do for today, I don't have enough gold. We're going to continue building up. We've created the Kingdom of Italy. Now, we'll either finish off Sardinia and destroy them, or we're still going to start moving against Spoleto here and start moving our way up to northern Italy if we can. I want to try and control the coast here. The carps. I want a pond for my carps. Every courtier gains 20 opinion of me, but it's going to cost me 180. Now that is a little bit much, so we're just going to lose 5 opinion of everybody because I don't have the money. Still upgrading guys, which is really good. We should have a lot of very powerful knights with us now. They're looking a lot better. We've got some lower level guys down here, but ultimately they're doing very good. We've also got 145% knight effectiveness, which is awesome. Now, as soon as we unlock burghs, we can start getting these military academies, which is going to make our knights even more effective. It's going to reduce our army maintenance costs, and it's going to give us 2 knights per building. And we had a little look through it on the last episode, we should be able to build 3 of those. So that is awesome. Agliari. Now, got 179. Does anywhere still need new buildings? Trani does. Your steward comes Caesar, dared to lead my sister into carnal sin. I demand satisfaction for this slight. I am not paying you. Who is this? King of Italy? King of Italy. He already hates me, so you know what? Screw him. I'd rather my own vassal likes me more than my actual enemy. Right, we need barracks here. Or who's this? We might not have been close, Anna, yet you will always be my mother. Oh, my mother's died. Oh. She died in some dungeons. I see, that's not good. Something I wanted to quickly check. So as this upgrades, it starts producing control. I wanted to check if the barracks does the same. No, it reduces building construction time. So the max amount that the barracks can give me is 825, plus some bonuses and reinforcement rate. But the military camps can give us 6, so it's 200 less at its max upgrade, but it does give us a constant control growth. Now, judging by where it is, that probably doesn't matter too much, but it would be good to have, because then I would never have to worry about assigning my my marshal here to build it up. And it's still giving me 100 levies. The barracks is only giving us 25 more, so it's not... I know it adds up the more I have, but I think we're going to go with military camps. Plus, we do have a lot of barracks already. So we're getting some good bonuses. We do want to cover some more bonuses anyway. Right, we're going for that. Development growth in Rome capital upgraded. Commander improved. Spouse's skills. Stewardship +1. Nice. We still have 300, nearly 400, so money's going up very quickly here. We could get upgraded barracks here. Let's do that. Quartermaster's office constructed in Napoli. Culture clash. Most of the commoners living in the county of Cagliari are Sardinian descent. Proud of their traditions, it does not sit well with them that they must serve a foreigner like myself. And my neighbour, Archon Simarchu, shares their culture and history. Teach them the superiority of Roman culture. 50% chance that they change to Roman. I like that. 50% chance they become more stubborn. I do not care if they want to keep their weird traditions. Remote culture speed -75%. Ugh, that's harsh. Local traditions disrespected. That gives me 50-50. I may as well go with that. I don't care if he dislikes me. Let's give it a try. Yeah, it didn't work. 50-50 chance. We could have promoted it. Didn't work in our favour. Building construction time. Oh, that's not what we wanted. My wife is pregnant. Bugger. Inspired moderation. This is my son. So he can either become cynical or temperate. We'll stick with temperate. Gives him good stewardship as well. So hopefully he's going down that route. Right, now what was I looking at here? Tortoli, yeah, it's got some upgrades. It needs to be built, but it's not mine, so I shouldn't bother. I should, but I'll focus on my stuff first before I start upgrading any of my vassal stuff for free. We'll get military camps down here in Bassano. And let's upgrade the trade port in Napoli for more development and tax income. Back down to 21 gold. But looking good across the board now. Really, hopefully, she doesn't produce. I may have accidentally made certain promises of exemptions from his obligations. His tax is going to be reduced. That's fine. I only say that's fine because his tax is, at this stage in the game, probably nothing. So, not too worried about that. Good, we're known far and wide. Daughter. Whew. Can wipe the sweat off our brows. That's horrible. Thank God for that. Right, let's hand my new daughter over to... Woman can't be an oracle. Which is a shame. Oh, okay, so he's literally just come into the role and he doesn't like me, so we need to change that, because that's... Oof, yeah, that's taken some men away from us. Alright, I'll give her over to my wife. I just realised we should... oh no, she's Norse culture, but she's part of our religion, that's fine. Right, new oracle. Let's get on swaying him. Because, oh wow, yeah, he really dislikes me. Why does he dislike me so much? Demanded my conversion, force... Ah, he's an ex-prisoner. Also, he's got 8 learning. Hang on, what am I doing? No, Jesus. Really? Okay, wow. That's not good. Oh, God, I mean, he's a really good marshal. I don't want to put him in there. Alright, I'll hold it because my only replacement is 10, and if I do put him in there, I won't be able to get anyone else in that role for a long time. So let's see and hope somebody else pops up. Has to be a man. Unfortunately for that role, it has to be a man, so we've got to be careful on that. High tents constructed in Trani. Good. I mean, we've got a lot of money coming in at the moment. Let's get those crop fields upgraded. How far are we off Furs? For some reason, we're not actually researching it, which we should be. Let's go on to that. My son Numerian seemed to enjoy our latest feast immensely. Of all things, he could not stop talking about the rich clothes and glittering gold he saw there. These are trappings of power by which our world is ruled. Sinful. Gregarious, I think that's a good trait, if I remember right, but it is going to overly stress me. Yeah, it is a good trait. It's a really good trait. And lustful. We don't want lustful. We want gregarious. I'm going to stress out. And I'm going to have to go with that one because the other two are going to be Provident. Diplomacy +1 monthly income. No, we'll take the stress, we'll take the hit, we'll build up some money, host a feast, and go on a hunt, and hopefully we should reduce our stress back down. Tortoli has given rise to the Sardinian Orthodox populists. They're not a threat. Right. Cousin released. Nino Ovsetti left the prison. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take over Sardinia, and then I'm going to, except for Cagliari, because I want that under my control. So I'll take over the remaining 3 counties here. If I have enough of this, and I think I might need to be illustrious to do it. Yeah, I do. Unfortunately, or we could just take the whole province in one war, but I need to be illustrious, and we're still quite far off that. So I might have to do it one by one. But that's not a problem. So yeah, what I might do is I might just give all of this over to one person, make it a duchy, make them fairly powerful. And then they should hopefully do all the conversions for me. Maybe, if it works. Hopefully it does. I do need to keep swaying that guy, I just realised. She's become an adequate bargainer. Good. That's diplomacy, that's good. Diplomacy and intrigue are probably the best ones. Because I can use them. Be great if she had good stewardship, but I can't make her a wife. So high tense is finished. Fishing net weavers and levying grounds in Kamada. That's Kamada here. Let's get farms. Nope, let's not do that. Let's host a hunt first. But let's quickly pause the game, and before I do that, copy the figurehead. Nice. Right, before I do that, what we're going to do is we're going to have a master of the hunt. Now, he's excellent at it, even though he's stupid. Fair enough. Yeah, we're going to call a hunt with him. That should, yeah, more likely to end well. We're going to lose 30 stress and improve our prestige. Now, it's not enough to get us under the threshold, but we're a little bit safer now than we were before. I must have scoured the farmlands twice over by now and still no sign of game. Everyone expects me to return triumphant with the trophy, but as things are looking, I will only return with shame. The nearest market should have a boar. People could believe me, or I'd rather return empty-handed. Let's be honest. Doesn't matter. We're doing it for stress. We're not doing it for pride. Let's leave this adventure behind us so nothing else happened. Councillor Septimius died. He was our marshal. That's a shame because he was a good marshal, but Tasilio is also a good marshal, so he can continue on. We'll try and make him friends with us, but I'll tell you what we'll do is now that we've called a hunt, we're going to host a feast. It's another 200 gold. Very expensive. But that puts us right on the edge of going down with our stress. So we just need one more thing to occur. And then, what a good evening. Right, yeah, and then we're just waiting on more money. You do not have 160, but I can't take the stress because I'm trying to avoid that. Oh, I can't do it because I can't afford it. I have 50 stress. Oh, man, really? Can I not? No, there is nothing I can do. Damn it. 160. Fine. I just undid all my hard work. Not good. Beast in my house. My wife and my vassal. Throw her out. No, she's my wife. We'll throw out the Baronessa. Eager Reveler. Okay, that's good. Next time I host it, I should be able to reduce stress more. And 20 opinion on everyone that attended. Hopefully neither of them did. But that's fine. Right. I mean, I do need to sway the priest first before we start a war, because we have to remember these guys can constantly call up holy orders. Now that's easily to 2,000 to 3,500 men. Another councillor has died. Steward. That's fine. My uncle is a better steward anyway. Have we got a better chancellor yet? We do. Let's swap you guys around. Lovely. She's better at it, and he's actually caused a couple of mistakes. Right, she can marry, and we can... Let's pause, because that's good too. She can marry, and we can get ourselves a new alliance. They have the trait of quick. That's pretty good. 2,500 men. I'll take it. I'm happy with that. Let's send that proposal forward. Give ourselves another alliance. Let's repair this. I should really have myself a whatever it's called. If his opinion of you is below 10, he might start interfering with your affairs. Ah. Didn't know that. That's good to know. Right, task made. So we've converted the faith in Apulia. Good. Starting to look a little bit more Hellenic, which is good for us. So 18 years, 15 years. Let's start converting the bottom leg here. Let's continue on. How far are we off? 28. Not immensely far off, making him like us. I do want the men from the church. I do need them. Oh, organised court. Okay, good. That should be him as well. Okay, so he's minus 18. If we get this sway, then we're all good. Commander, let's upgrade you now. Prestige is looking good. If we wait long enough, we might get illustrious. I don't think we will. Hamlets created in Trani. Good. Getting lots of buildings created. We do need that trade port. Commander promoted. New commander. Good. Yeah, missing 500 men at the moment. And we need the church's men as well. That's all fully upgraded. When can I go to level 3? As a keep building or its upgrades, the Roman culture has manorialism, which I think we can get. Battlements. Okay. Damn it. We're not doing very well on swaying him. Rossano's got some upgrades. Let's do hill forts. Gives us control growth. That's good. Promote culture. So we've converted Lanciano. That's good. Not much left to convert. We'll go with Cosenza, I think. Salerno. Right. Yeah, no, screw it. Let's start this war. Worst that happens is we have to pull back and wait for our allies. But I reckon we can do it. We just got to start chipping away. Now, he shouldn't have too many men on his own. Numerian is of age. Looks like he's become a marshal, which isn't what we wanted. We wanted him to be a steward, but marshal is equally as good, so I'm happy with that. Don't mind. Let's just... I tell you what, before I start a war, as he's my only son... Oh, hang on, what's this? The latest work of my old foe, Archon Samashu, has become all the rage of court of late. The piece deals with memory and... Oh, he's written a poem. I'm not sure quite how I feel about this. It's really heartfelt. Why has he just written a poem? He hates me. Right, we're also doing champions. I want to make sure that my son, Numerian, although he's good, I'm going to forbid him. Oh, that actually changes how he looks. I'm going to forbid him from being a knight. He's my only son and heir. I can't risk him dying because it has happened to me before. Right, he also needs a spouse. I don't think he carried over any congenital traits. Now, I'm going to have to get somebody who's young enough but has high stewardship. Okay, she's 15. She's a genius, and she's got all brilliant skills. Let's get her in the family. And it creates an alliance. That's a clear-cut choice. She's also younger, so that will give me a little bit more control over how many kids he has. Right, let's get this war started. Arborea, we'll just work our way up left and right. Start chipping away. Let's raise the forces. 3,500 men. He's probably going to call... Oh shit. That's not good. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, he's probably going to call a Holy Order. I'd be very surprised if he didn't. But we should have enough men to counter him if it does. It's also wasting a lot of money by going into the sea. Lambert. Prince Lambert. Oh. He's taken a chunk of Spoleto. Oh no, they're coming over here, you pricks. It's got 475. We are really not doing well on swaying. The priest. Numerian has been... Ah, look, he's training up our own son. It's giving our son more martial skill. Brilliant. Well, perhaps we can... We'll capture it first, but if they capture Salerno, they might win the war. We need to win it after we capture it. Betrothed can marry. Why have they not? Send the proposal. I seized that. I haven't won the war. Can we get back here before they take our home? I've also seized a new item, so we'll have a little look at that. We'll play the game, but go a little bit slower than we have been. Learn language scheme power +4. That's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. We've also got divided attention, so I can now hold more domain, which isn't that necessary, but it's still good to have. They need to hurry up. They really need to hurry up. But I'm hoping we beat them here. Should be the end of the war. If they would just hurry up. Go, boys. Go. I need you to move, boys. Right, 200 gold. Let's get these military camps underway. We're also increasing our supply limit in all of these counties, which is another good thing that we should be doing. It means we can hold up to 5,000 of our own men in that county without having to split them into two forces, which would then make them more vulnerable. So the more men we can hold in a region, the better. And we've absolutely annihilated them there. Good. Still haven't won the war yet, though. And the last thing I want to do is run all the way back over here and cost myself another 30 gold. Let's try and engage them if we can. Let's try and chase them up. Did we capture any prisoners? We did. Elena de Luxon. Let's demand her of conversion and recruition. Recruition. Jesus. Recruitment. Recruition. Sorry. I don't know where that came from. Minus 15 stress because I'm an eager reveller. I like to see that. Keep moving up north. Maybe we can find them if they haven't already fled. They are fleeing. With 800 men, can they retake it? Maybe. We're going to have to chase them. 38 gold. It's a pain in the arse. But we're going to have to do it. Can't raise any new forces. That is a shame. Oh well. Child returned. Good man. Hamlets constructed in Kamada. There we go. Now that's given us a few extra 100 men. Oh, was that it? That's gone down. That's gone down hugely. Also, 41 years. It must be his learning skill. It's got to be. We've also just captured 4 people, so before we end the war, let's quickly deal with that. We'll accept. Won't convert, but will recruit. Convert, recruit. Convert, recruit. And convert, recruit. Let's make sure they all go through first. Nice. 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 And nice. Now we go ahead and end that. Beautiful. Disband all forces. Oristano, they've already built up in it. Could replace those barracks with regimental grounds, only because it would work the control for us. It is fairly cheap to replace buildings. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm probably going to be handing this off to somebody else anyway. But let's work on that. I can ransom him for 30. Let's do it. Languished in your prison. I gained a rival. That's not good. We need to kill him. We need to kill him off quickly. Don't like rivals. Want somebody with good learning to come up. I wonder if we recruited anyone. he's got 11. He is slightly better, but he's not amazing. That's still pretty low. And like I said, if I change him out, it's going to be a long time before I can change anyone else into that role. But he's not giving me much, and that's definitely out of a possible. Yeah, he's definitely not got the numbers that he should have. It was much higher before, and that must be related to his learning. Must be, because there's a lot of church grounds. I would have thought it'd be higher than that, but it doesn't seem to be. Let's upgrade one of our foot regiments there and then continue on. We'll save a bit more money up. Can't declare war on them for a little while, not too long now. Child died prematurely. That's fine by me. That's less of a civil war to come later on. He's still improving all of my knights like he should, because he's brilliant. Now, we actually have got the power over him and his 2 allies. Oh dear. Mental break, toil. Stress level. So I can become reclusive. This is my duty. 75 stress puts me into the next bracket. Or I can take reclusive, lose 20 stress, lose 2 diplomacy, and 1 stewardship. Let's become reclusive. That's not too bad. I can still hold up to 10 holdings. So it changes nothing there. I don't want 10 holdings. But it's good to know I can have them. We will take Sardinia over, and then, like I said, we'll probably just make him Comms Trajan. We'll make him a duchy of that area. To make my it doesn't matter. We'll go with that. If it works, it works. We've already got his men, although it's not as many as I would have liked. Well, it is creeping up. And it's creeping up because we've just made him like us more. That's strange. I don't quite know how that works. Seems very strange. Low control in Arborea, which is over here. Just taking it over, so that's to be expected. Now we could get the Marshal on that. Camp Didn't even read what that said. Right, something's been done. Camp Cooks. Wow, that's loud. Go away. Trade port. Yep, fishing net weavers. Yes, she will be there. Sorry, I meant to be building that. He's not swayed, that's fine. Everything should be at level 2-ish. Now, our technology should be going up a lot quicker now. Once we've got city planning, we can start building minor megalith. Can build a minor megalith. What the hell is that? I've never seen that come up before. Yeah, so we need these two. We need city planning, which will allow us to build new cities, but not just that. We can build temples. So every single county we have, we can now establish a temple in, and if there's extra room, a city, and maybe even another castle. But we'll probably go with cities and temples. We only really need 1 fort in each of our counties. I think any more than that, especially as it counts as a new holding. I don't know, yeah, I think we're pushing it a bit. We don't need them. Plus the cities will be taken over by barons who will pay us quite nice taxes. And our county development is 14, which is also pretty good. Oh, shit. Uh-huh. We're in trouble, boys. They have 700 cataphracts. We need more pikemen. They have 13,000 levies. Plus the 6,700 from their allies. Oh no, sorry, their allies are actually stronger than them. Italy's not that. That must be Byzantinia. That must be the Byzantine Empire. Shit. What do they want? They want the Arcanate of Sardinia, which is the duchy title of Sardinia. They want... Hang on. They want what title? They want this. I don't own that. That's not a duchy, that's a kingdom, surely. You're telling me the duchy is all 5 counties? Gee, alright, we might lose Cagliari. I don't know if we can hold out against 21,000 men when I have less than 5,000. What I can do, I actually just meant to accept that. I can bring in all of my allies. I've only got 2. Oh, I thought I had more. And this is where having more children. What? Adopt faith. Holy war for the Archonate. No. What? No. I'm not adopting faith. Alright. You can convert to attacker's faith, which will stop their war. No. I mean, we're only going to lose this. And if it wasn't for his allies, I wouldn't be at threat. Yeah, he has 7,000 men. I'm assuming. Yeah, it's the Byzantine Empire. Of course it is. That's his ally. That's the threat. That's where it's coming from. Surely he's not at war with anyone. Why is the Byzantine Empire not in a war with anybody? That is screwing me up big time. Do I commit all my forces and try and defend Sicily? How are they not at war with anyone? Damn. Queen Anne of Italy. Oh, okay. This is interesting. This is interesting. And I have one alliance which has 2,000 men. Another alliance which has 2,000 men. Just rounding up, I know it's not 2,000. And I don't think I can form... I can form one more, because I can propose her to somebody. Now, he's got Lover's Pox. Silesia. 5,000 men. Okay, let's get him. That's a strong alliance. And then all we've got to do is wait for these people to turn up. Now, I've got a sibling. I can't do anything with my sibling. Ooh. What else can I do? I don't think anything. Is she providing me an alliance? Because although harsh, although very harsh, I could divorce her and then form a new alliance. I don't think she's providing me one at the moment. She is a really good steward. She's got 19 stewardship. It's not what I want to do. But in order to win this war, I need more men. And there's not many kingdoms that are going to want to be on my side. We knew this was going to happen. Now, luckily, they're only asking for Sardinia, because they could have wiped me out with 20,000 men. Bulgaria, what religion do they follow? Orthodox. Organised Christian faith. They consider us evil, so we'll never marry into them. What do they think of us down here? What does their religion think of us? Evil. Ibidism. So what's the... It's not all Ibidism, is it? I didn't think it was. Evil. Yeah. So it's only really the Norse religions, because they're loosely Hellenic. They're the only ones on our side. Unfortunately, they are all bloody miles away. England's Christian. France is Christian. Big problems. But I can form my men up over here. If I could survive long enough, I could potentially earn enough money to... Yeah, there's our 3 allies. Good. Yeah, I could earn enough money to potentially form a holy order. I can obviously recruit mercenaries as well. No, shit, maybe I shouldn't have. Yeah, here comes the Byzantines. My daughter-in-law has given... Okay, that's good timing. Very good timing. Well done. Find a spouse. You've only just been born, but I'm going to ship you off immediately. I don't think... Ah, no. Okay. She's not powerful enough yet to form any alliances. I think these are all titles. Yeah, has claims. We don't want claims. We want titles. We want alliances. Bugger. Alright. This is not the best situation to be in. But we're going to make it work. We're going to get around it. We're going to do this. We've got our forces owned up over here. Unfortunately, the supply limit is actually quite small, so we're not doing great. High tents constructed. Good timing. That's another. That's another couple hundred men, isn't it? Should be. Could upgrade that again. It's 75 more men plus an increased supply limit. But I'm going to save the money. Because what we need to do more so, what we're going to have to do, is get mercenaries. Now we need our allies to get down here ASAP. There's Italy's forces. They even outnumber us. We could have maybe chipped away at them, but shit. That's nearly 8,000 men just there alone. And they're going to Sicily, which means they're going to Salerno. Which isn't good for me. Now I've got to send my men over here. Which is going to cost me gold. Put us back. I need to find a defensive position. Here comes the... Oh, bollocks. Here they come. Let's get over to mainland Italy. I mean, I'm going to be in Salerno. So I may have to force myself into the position of owning the army or running the army and then literally run away. Which I don't want to do either. Bavaria, what religion do you follow? Catholic pricks. Oh, I don't want to give it up, but I think I'm going to have to. And if I don't give it up to them early enough, then they're just going to wreak havoc over our counties. Archonate of Sardinia. So if I did surrender, let's just see. All titles held by Hellenic rulers are seized within the target title, which would be this. Yeah, it actually shows us. That's what they're after. So all this would still be ours, we'd just lose Sardinia. Doesn't mean I can't get Cagliari back. It's just really unfortunate that they happen to have an alliance with the Byzantines. Ooh. I mean, if I can beat back one of these forces, Sardinia's where we need to be more so. It is where we need to be more so, but even that small force I can't beat. It's too strong. I need my allies. There's nothing I can do. Okay, my rivals died. There is nothing I can do until my allies get here. And we may not even be able to do anything then, but I have to wait. I don't even know where they're coming from. Okay, so they're not coming from too far away. They're probably in a war. Yep, they are. So they're actually most likely not coming. They're not. Got another ally over here. They should be on their way. Alright, those guys are going over to Cagliari. Just got 475 defense. They've got to capture all of them. Does this mean they're at war with Sardinia as well? Or just us? Probably just us. Oh, God. It's the decisions. What do I do? I haven't even called this guy. My bad. That's 4,000 men. And I think the alliance just expired because he just died. Bollocks. Where is this? Arborea. Okay. Doesn't matter because I think we're about to lose it. Command the Flamans. Command. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Why is there only 2,000 men there? Where's the rest? Okay. I saw an opportunity. It's gone. However, where are the Byzantines' forces? Because that's now looking like a potentially beatable force. Also, the alliance we had has ended. We've got to get another one formed. 5,000 men, even better. Get that done. Good man. Let's call him into this war. Come on, boys. I need some men to turn up on my doorstep. Need some friends. If 5,000 men turn up here, we can beat them. We just can't leave it too late. We will have enough men to beat them. It's whether or not I can survive long enough with them holding the war target to beat them back. And I need him to get here. I'm not even sure where he's coming from. It's 2,700, 2,000. That's him, isn't it? Oh, Byzantine's going after my allies. Oh, you pricks. Architect. Right, we've completed that tree. I think now might be a good time to go down Marshall tree. Get some skills down here would do quite well for us. Control growth. Everywhere. Knight's advantage +5. Prowess +3. No, we want Marshall. We want Marshall's skill. Right, so Byzantine's got a few forces here. They've got 10,000 men there. I think they're following my allies down. That might be where they ran away. It may have been false hope. Still making monthly money, though. We're still making a good amount. Now, I could spend some more money and reinforce these units. I think we're going to do that. Give us the best possible chance here. We've upgraded our armoured footmen. That gives us 200 of them. We can turn the tide. We've just got to sit on our money for a bit. We've just made household savings, which is brilliant timing. They didn't capture Cagliari. For some reason, they gave up on it. Which is good. Fishing net weavers constructing Trani. We're just literally waiting on those allies. Now there's 2,000 there turning up very shortly. I'm a bit worried that some others have been engaged. Now he's the one who's got the men I want, but he is fighting 3 wars and currently winning all of them. Byzantine Empire's dropping in more men. It's not even like I can attempt to attack them. I just don't have the numbers. I don't have the money to get the mercenaries. Even if I could, who could I get? We'd need a couple of these, which is a few thousand gold. Because it's not, one wouldn't do the trick. We need multiple. If she has a son or a daughter, we may stand a chance. But as it stands, no allies have turned up yet. Oristano is lost. Is putting them in the lead, but they don't own the whole war target, so they're not winning yet. We just need time. We need one opportunity, that is it. We need them to finish their wars. I need his men over here. Action created against me. Oh, come on, man. He's nearly finished one of them. He's winning the other one. Need his men. What about you? He's only fighting our war, so his men should be on their way. If they're not already with us. How many men has he got? Because if he joins us... 500. Okay, yeah. No, that's not turning any tides. We just need to wait for my next child to be born. There's a lot of men on Sardinia. Jesus. I need to wait for my next child to be born to see what it is. Negotiate an alliance. Well, let's do it. I don't think that allows me to invite him to war, though. See, if I converted to their faith, I'd end the war right now, but I don't want to do that. That's not what we're here for. Looks like they possibly are coming over here. That's not good. And, yeah, we need to retreat to the hills. We no longer sway him. We've got... Okay, there's another 1,500 men there. My daughter was taken prisoner. That's fine. He's endorsing us. Traded by death. My wife has died. My son was stillborn. That isn't the worst thing that's ever happened. I do want somebody with high stewardship. Actually, no, I don't. I don't need it because I've got domain control. Now, what I need is a goddamn strong alliance. something stronger than that. Come on. Oh, that is the strongest. Bloody hell. Well, it doesn't mean I have to marry her, does it? If we do that, it's another 2,000 men. Let's do it. Also, because it's a child, I'll only be betrothed, and it means there's no chance of me producing another heir for quite some time. Still, there's still too many men for me to take on. I've got 9,000 here. Nearly 10, well, yeah, 10,000 over there. Jesus, this is not good. We don't have the numbers for this. Call on ally. Get your ass over here. 2 of my allies are here with me. If I had his men, if they were over here, I could have maybe won this war. This is my fault because he is already fighting one. Now, if he's fighting a war, which he's not, he's only involved in our one, so his men should start coming down here pretty soon. They're about to take Cagliari. I don't think that's going to win them the war, but they're obviously going to build their score up much quicker. Now it'll be what they do after that really changes it all. Definitely going to capture Trani. My sister-in-law has given birth to a son. My sister-in-law has given... My sister-in-law? My daughter-in-law. Oh no, he's had 2 kids. And they're both boys. Bollocks, I thought one of them was a girl. Alright, disinherit. Now. We're not fighting over the bloody kingdom. Oh, I've got the prestige to do that. So I'm doing it. Right, they've captured Trani. They've captured Cagliari. Where are my men? Where are my allies? Still fighting a war. This is shameful. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing to be done here. Other than just sit and wait. But that is what we're going to have to do. Now they've captured 2 more settlements and they're only at 50%. We still have time. This doesn't have to be a full-on loss. Now, the Byzantine Empire could still potentially back out of this. They won't accept white peace. Yeah, they won't accept white peace. There's no way. It'd have to be a really long war. Base reluctance minus 30. We'd have to retake all this, which can be done. We could get over there in a moment. Obviously, yeah, we're going to start losing money, which isn't good. The only other way we could possibly win this is if something happened to the Empire of the Byzantine, the Emperor of the Byzantine Empire, which isn't going to happen. I don't think. Could launch a murder scheme against him. I don't think it's going to do anything. We have 1 agent. I also can't afford to recruit other agents, and it's going to stress me out too much. Also take 8 years. We don't have 8 years. But he could die. He could die. That would be very good. Or, I mean, the Empire of Italy could. He's 58. He might die. We've just got a hold. I think there's a chance we can do this. I've got an extra 4,000 men with me here. We're not completely out of this war yet. We have a chance. We've got a bit of money. We could also upgrade these some more. That still gives us 2, 3, 400 extra men. That gets us to 5,000. At the very least. They're probably going to move against Salerno next. I mean, if I could pick apart some of these armies, we might stand a chance. Or I could just repeat the attack, then retreat and attack them. We actually, hang on a minute. No. They do have more men than we do, but they've got what? Pikemen? Knights? Cavalry? Cavalry? Armoured footmen? Okay, we have the counters. I don't know what my allies have got, but my army has the counters here. We could engage that army. However, this has been an insanely long episode. So I'm going to go ahead and end it. And you'll have to tune in next time to find out if we win this war or not. Because I can't keep it going any longer. It's a 50-minute episode. I can't keep it going. But no, thank you guys for joining me today. This has been a very stressful one, and I don't know what's going to happen, truly. I don't know if we're going to lose Sardinia or if we're just going to narrowly pull this out of the bag and beat them back. To go to war against Italy on its own is bad enough, but to have the Byzantine Empire with them is borderline, well, not borderline, it's unbeatable. They are unbeatable in their state, but we can play the long game. If they win their war and get their men over here, then we have just over half the enemy numbers. And if they're going to continue splitting their forces between two different islands, then we have a chance of beating back one of the entire forces. If we do that, we have a chance. But we'll have to see what happens. But yeah, as always, thank you for joining me. If you haven't already, please make sure you do subscribe. And for the rest of you, get down in those comments. I want to hear from you. I will catch you in the next episode, guys. Have a good one, and goodbye.